Hello, good evening, okay, good day, depends on time you're watching us. And you're welcome to Health Talk with Vahrashee. Welcome back. It's been a while. We've been here, and I'm glad to welcome you back to the Health Talk. It's really amazing, actually, and I feel so wonderful being with you this evening. So, as we always do it, whenever we're live, we invite other people to join us so that they can share from the knowledge and insights we're getting from the health talk. So I would love you as you're joining us right away to copy the link and share it, and invite your friends, your loved ones, tell them that the health talk is on and that they can join us live and learn, right? They can join us live and learn. So I will allow you to do that while I also do that from my own end. I'll be back. All right, welcome back, and I'm back. So I hope you've invited someone to join us, or you've shared this link with someone else, so that they can also get to partake from what we are learning. So this evening, yeah, it's evening. So this evening, my guest speaker is already here. So this evening, we'll be talking on the topic microbes, microorganisms. We all know that microorganisms, or we might have heard of microorganisms, but then we might not have known. We may just be hearing microbes. Um, while I was small, let me just tell you a story. While I was very, very small, whenever I hear the word microorganisms, the only thing that comes to my head is bacteria, and the only thing that I think of is that they are harmful, like they are deadly. That was the impression I've always had, not until knowledge came and I got enlightened and I realized that, man, there is a lot to this thing that you don't know. So this evening we'll be talking on microbes, microorganisms, or microbes, and their effects. How do they interact with us? How do we interact with them? What is their function? Are they enemies to us? Are they allies? Are they friends? Are they foes? All that will be discussed this evening. My guest is already here, and I'm bringing him up to be the one to share it. He's an expert in this field. I always bring experts in the fields. Sir Daniel Agi is an expert, is a microbiologist, and he'll be doing justice to the topic. So, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to introduce Mr. Daniel. Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Daniel.
Thank you very much. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you
Can
also hear me clearly?
hear you. That's beautiful.
Okay. So, you're welcome. I've already done the introduction and all that is left. So, I will just allow you to flow, and then the stage is all yours. Let me upload your slides, and so over to you, sir.
All right. Okay. Right. With everybody, voice of Daniel Adi, and the pleasure to be here today to speak to you on the word micro, how they have been our friends and foes at the same time. Also, Vahrashee, Mr. Vahrashee, thank you so much for this opportunity, and I count it as an honor. I'll be seeing your beautiful words on the space, and it's a pleasure to have connected with you. Amazing works. I pray that the Lord Almighty will make all our dreams and aspiration come true. Amen to that. Hope you hear me, please. Am I being heard? Hope I'm being please. Vahrashee. So I won't be speaking
Yes, I
to
can hear. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Vahrashee, can you hear me, please? So I won't be speaking to myself.
Yes, I can. I can hear you. Although your network is breaking, but I can still hear you.
Okay. All right. I'll let you control of my slide itself. Hold on, please. All right. So we're talking to you on microbes. How microbes have been beneficial, at the same time harmful, detrimental to our health. So before I delve into what is that about, I would like to give an overview of what the word microbial. 'Cause. 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 During the year 2020, when the world pandemic called COVID-19, the microbials that were able to discover that causing the disease. And here comes what microbiology entails. This is the study of small living microorganisms, which can be seen with microscope, and they interact with humans and environments. And examples of them are what you can see on screen. We have bacteria, we have algae, we have protozoa, and we have virus. But for the purpose of this class, I'll be dealing with bacteria only. I'll be dealing with bacteria only. So you may ask me, what are bacteria? Bacteria are single-celled microorganisms. Single-celled microorganisms that are divided into two. They can be either prokaryotic or eukaryotic. So these bacteria, they can move, they can respond to stimuli, they can reproduce. That is, I know. They can reproduce. They have stimuli, they can respond to stimuli. And they have cells. They have cells. Because they make up of living cells. And there is the father of microbiology is Anton, Anton van Leeuwenhoek. He's a Dutch microbiologist. He's the first person to observe the living microorganisms in the pond water using simple lens microscopy. And he called them animalcules. He observed protozoa, you can see yeast, and he observed shapes of bacteria, rods, cocci, and spirulum, which are we have blood cells we have blood cells in blood and sperm cells.
Okay, that was a network glitch from his end, and he will soon be right back with us. I am currently reaching out to him to clarify the network issues. But if you're still watching us, I want you to comment in the comment section what you are learning, what if you're understanding, if you're getting value. You can drop it in the comment section, and I will we're sure to engage with it. So please kindly drop it in the comment section while I go on and try to sort out the technical issue from his end. That is one of the effects of being in a third world nation. So he's back, and he'll be joining us right away. Welcome back, sir.
All right, beautiful, beautiful. I have a call, so I'd like to mute and turn on DNA. Yeah, DND. So as I was saying, I said we have the father microbiology, which is called Anton van Leeuwenhoek. He's a Dutchman who discovered living microorganisms in pond water using simple lens microscope, and he called them animalcules. He observed protozoa, algae, bacteria, yeast, and several shapes of bacteria, rods, cocci, and etc. etc. So moving down to bacteria, which is our area of study tonight. Like I said, microbiology is the study of small living microorganisms with the aid of microscope, because with our tiny eyes we cannot see microorganisms. So we have to see that with the aid of microscope. And this microscope, these microorganisms, they are ubiquitous. When we talk about ubiquitous, that is, they're everywhere. Microorganisms are found everywhere. They can be found in the soil, can be found in the air, which is aeromicrobiology. It can be found in several places, even in your house, in your compound, in metals, in the refrigerators. You can find microorganisms there. Bacteriology is the study of bacteria. Like I said, we have prokaryotic and eukaryotic organisms. Then these organisms, which are single-celled, they lack a true nucleus. Examples of them are Escherichia coli, is a bacterium. We have bacteria exploited in process such as the production of fermented food. Now I'm trying to give an overview of bacteria. So I'll be going into that, how they are friends and foes later in a specific way. So bacteria exploited in process such as the production of fermented foods, antibiotics, and other useful chemicals, and bioremediation. The activities of bacteria can also have detrimental effects on other organisms, such as when they cause diseases in plants and animals, also at the spoilage of foods. Now, we have bacteria that lives in our body, on the surface of our body. Bacteria that live on the very surface of the human body are known to protect the host from infections and promote. Then, I'm moving up. Next slide, please. Then I'm moving down to how bacteria can be can be our friends. How bacteria can be as friends to us. How they are as friends to us. How they are useful to the activities. How they are useful in our health. And there are other ways. Next slide, please. All right, we have the production of food. So I'm moving down to how bacteria can be as friends to us as human. How bacteria can be as, yes, thank you. How bacteria can be as friends to us. We have here production of food, production of useful chemicals, sewage treatment, production of biological control. So when we talk about production of food, how can bacteria be used in production of food? Bacteria, bacteria is useful as the production of dairy products, include yogurt, the yogurt you drink, the cheeses you eat, are all made up of bacteria. Involved in the activities of bacteria. Then I want to talk about in the manufacture of yogurt. Pasteurized milk is fermented with. Let me tell that again. In the manufacturing of yogurts, pasteurized milk is fermented with lactobacillus bulgaricus and Streptococcus thermophilus culture. Don't worry, I'm not a microbiologist. You want to understand about. As I proceed on, you begin to have an in-depth of what I'm talking about. So all these are uses in the bacteria activity. in cheese, making an enzyme called rennet. There's an enzyme called rennet. It's added to milk, and then bacteria and bacteria is needed for the fermentation. So this is how bacteria can be useful in production of food. Then we have malts. Malts, they are also used. They are also utilized for production of ripened cheese. I hope somebody is with me. Vahrashee, are you there? I hope I'm not speaking to myself. Okay, that is beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, so that's all about production of food using bacteria, lactobacillus, and streptococcus. Then we have what is called production of useful chemicals. Production of useful chemicals. How can this bacteria be used in production of chemicals? Bacteria are used in production of useful chemicals such as acetone. We have acetone. We have methyl alcohol. We also have organic acid, vitamins, enzymes, and antibiotic derivatives. Then these chemicals are used in making products such as industrial solvents. I believe that as I listen to me, you have one of the things in your house. Plastic, you have plastic, you have dyes, you have if you have even drank soft drink is all about bacterial activity. The soft drink is all about bacterial activities. And the perfumes we use, perfumes we use are made up of bacterial activities. And the drugs, just like our brother here who is a pharmacist, the drugs we take is made up of bacterial activities. So as I go further, we'll be having more in-depth on that. Then microbial enzymes are used extensively in various industries, such as food, even the food we eat. Just as I mentioned, in the production of food, the yogurt and the cheese itself. Then the bacteria, microbial enzymes in various industry, such as food, chemicals, in various industries, agriculture, pharmaceutical industries. The utilization of these enzymes, the utilization of these enzymes levels to reduction in processing time, levels to reduction in processing time, yes, time, cost effectiveness, and other benefits. We have what's called penicillin. Penicillin is the first antibiotic that was discovered. Penicillin is the first antibiotic that was discovered, produced by a mold, Penicillium, Penicillium notatum, Penicillium notatum. Then the discovery of this Penicillium leads to several of the antibiotics. The discovery of this Penicillium leads to several of these antibiotics producing microorganisms. So only a few of them of these are used for treatment of diseases. Yes, only a few of these antibiotics are used in treatment of. As we go further on that, I'll be giving more light to that. Um, so I'm still on the production of useful chemicals. How these bacteria can be used for useful chemicals. Talk about the penicillin, which is the first antibiotics, and the first antibiotics. So I want to something because these antibiotics has to be toxic to bacteria, but have no significant effect on the human host. Let me tell you, the antibiotics has to be toxic to bacteria, but have no significant effect on the human host. So that's the uses of antibiotics. That's one of the uses of antibiotics. So moving down to sewage treatment. Sewage treatment. I know a lot of people may be wondering, how can bacteria be used in sewage treatment? Yes, now I have already, you may be saying to yourself that okay, yes, I have expected it away. Then how can this bacteria be used as sewage treatment? So I'll be delving onto that, how it can be used as sewage treatment. This bacteria process used in removing contaminants from sewage, used in removing contaminants from sewage. Then how can they be used as contaminants? Now let's talk about that. When sewage is discharged into the when sewage is discharged into the environment without treatment, take note. When sewage is discharged into the environment without treatment, it can cause pollution. When sewage is discharged into the environment without treatment, it can cause pollution. So the bacteria that play an important role in the sewage treatment is called is I'm sorry, the bacteria that play an important role in the sewage treatment include nitrifying bacteria, which which contain which convert nitrogenous waste. Let's say that again. The bacteria that play an important role in sewage treatment include nitrifying bacteria, which convert nitrogenous waste into nitrogen, and nitrifying bacteria. So this is how just like I said, when sewage is discharged into the environment without proper treatment, it can cause pollution, and that's one of the ways bacteria serve as foes, serve as foes. So bacteria serve as friends. These bacteria, so these bacteria can serve as friends when it's used as sewage treatment. The fourth one here is production of. You may be wondering, how can bacteria be used in production of plant fiber? Yes. So these bacteria are used. These bacteria are used in the production of plant fiber, including flux, flux and helm, flux and helm. The plant. Now let me explain this. Let me give more light to this. The plant stems are soaked in water and allowed to decay slightly. The plant stem, talk about production of plant fibers, how bacteria serve as friends in production of plant fiber. The plant stems are soaked in water and allowed to decay slightly, and this loses these fibers from other tissues in the stem. This problem is known as retting, the production of plant fiber. So these other ways bacteria can serve as friends, to a human. All right, I hope you are still there, and I hope someone is listening tonight. All right, beautiful, beautiful. All right, the last one we have here is bacteria. Bacteria as friends, then biological control. Biological, all right. Network. All right. So far, so good. I mentioned how bacteria can be used in production of food, production of useful chemicals, sewage treatment, production of plant fiber, and the last one here we have biological control. So what about biological control? Biological control. This is a practice whereby an undesirable organism is controlled by means of another, that is another one that is beneficial organism. Let me that again. We're talking about biological control, bacteria friends. This is a practice by which an undesirable organism is controlled by means of another beneficial organism. Beneficial organisms. Then bacteria have been exploited for biological pest control. Bacteria have been exploited by biological pest control. The bacterium now bacteria is plural, while bacterium is singular. Now bacterium commonly used is the bacterium commonly used is Bacillus thuringiensis. The bacteria the bacterium that is commonly used in quality control of or pest control is Bacillus thuringiensis. This is a dwelling bacterium. Is it Bacillus thuringiensis is a soil dwelling bacterium. So okay, the insecticide produced from this bacterium is used to control many important pests. Used to control many important pests. So this is how um, biological control is being used or is being done. We'll talk about bacteria as friends. So for all what I've said so far, you can see that we can live in as much as bacteria are harmful or detriment to our health. We cannot live without it because they have been useful for our daily activities, serving as in production of food, production of useful chemicals, sewage treatment, production of plant fiber, and even down to biological control. The food we eat, just like the yogurt, the cheese, even down to the gari we soak, the gari we eat, it's all involved fermentation. It's all involved fermentation. All right, moving down to how bacteria can serve as our enemy. How bacteria can be detriment to our health. Next slide, please. How bacteria can serve as our enemy. How this bacteria can serve as our enemy. Remember, I told you something that that microorganisms are ubiquitous, meaning they are everywhere. Microorganisms are everywhere. Okay, I hope. Are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, okay, all right. So while I wait for my slide to come in, so but I'm not talking about how these bacteria can act as our enemy. How these bacteria can be detriment to our health. In as much as they have been useful to human, in as much as they have been beneficial in our day-to-day consumptions, our day-to-day, in as much as possible, they are useful as chemicals, as perfumes. In as much as they have been useful in pest control, these microbes serve as enemy also. So bacteria in a parasitic association, bacteria in a parasitic association with other organisms are referred to as pathogens. Just as we were taught when we were in our primary school or secondary school, pathogens are disease caused by the bacteria and other microorganisms are called by bacteria and other microorganisms are called infectious diseases. Now, moving down to pathogens, just like I said, they are disease causing organisms. Some bacteria disease can eventually lead to disease. Some bacterial disease can eventually lead to disease of the host. Remember, I told you that bacteria live on the surface of the whole. Remember, I told you that bacteria lives on the surface of the host, and antibiotics can also anti, the antibiotic has to be toxic to the bacteria, but has to be to the human body as well. So these bacteria can also cause disease, which is called pathogens causing organisms. Pathogens. Bacteria also causes the deterioration and spoilage of food. Bacteria also causes deterioration and spoilage of food. In this regards, bacteria can be considered as foes. In this regard, bacteria can be considered as foes when they causes disease to the human body. So, bacterial disease of human include tuberculosis, we have typhoid fever, we have cholera, as much as dysentery. So these are bacterial disease on human. On human. Bacterial disease can be chronic. Bacterial disease can be chronic. What I mean chronic is a long lasting disease. That what I mean by chronic, long lasting. I want to talk about acute. Is a short time. Is a short time. Is a short time lasting disease. Short time lasting disease. Then moving forward, moving forward, that we have vaccines, just like I mentioned. Both vaccines and antibiotics can be produced using bacteria. So these organisms are useful in the production and control of diseases. All that is clear. Talking about pathogen disease causing organisms, disease causing organisms, pathogens. Blood vaccine examples of them are bacterial disease of human growth. We have tuberculosis, lactic cholera, even down to dysentery, and we have chronic disease. We have acute disease. The chronic one are the one that last long, while the acute one are the one that last for a short period of time. So moving down to food spoilage, food spoilage, food spoilage. We all eat food, yes. Then how can this bacteria act at food spoilage? We'll be looking at how this bacteria can act at food spoilage, also known as food poisoning or food poisoning. Some bacteria, just like I said, since bacteria are ubiquitous, they can be found even on our food. That's why we have to cover our food properly. We all require to cover our food properly. So since bacteria and utilizes diverse substrates as food, these organisms play an important role in the and food. Um, Vahrashee, please can the slide display. Since bacteria are ubiquitous and utilize diverse substrates as food, these organisms play an important role in the deterioration and spoilage of food. Now, let me tell you something. During growth of bacteria and fungi in food, I need to display. You can see that on your screen. You will see bread. You see bread. You see slide bread. Okay. Okay. Can that be displayed too, so the audience can see what I'm describing?
Our network is down once again. I don't know. It will soon be back, so just bear with us. But I hope this is an insightful session because I am literally learning. Okay, he's back.
Display the bread. They have the slide bread for me. I want to describe something over there.
Okay.
Sliced bread, yes. Yeah. Okay, it's coming up. Okay, I want to show the audience. I want to show you because let me not say many of us, many of you are vulnerable to this, so they're vulnerable to this. Because many of you are vulnerable to this. Doubt you have a green, or black spot on bread, you still eat it. It's called food poisoning. It's called food poisoning. You are poisoning yourself. That is a fungus growth on the bread, and it's very, very detriment to your health. Very, very detriment to your health. Much easier to display. I need the sliced bread to display on the screen for me. I need the sliced bread to display on the screen. Okay, now some shout out to that. We have to save our time. Basically, I want to explain there is the growth, there's a fungus growth, there's a fungus growth on a bread. So whenever you see this kind of growth on bread, please don't eat it. It's very, very, it's poisonous. It's detriment to your health. It's also called food poisoning. You are poisoning yourself. You are poisoning yourself. So whenever you see a greenish, blackish growth on bread, the fungus growth. It's also called bread moth. So that's the fungus growth. So due to the growth of bacteria and fungi on food, they produce enzymes. They produce enzymes which break down the food, which break down the food components, providing nutrients for microorganisms. E.g., we have Clostridium botulinum, Staphylococcus aureus. Yes, I know you are used to this word, most especially Staphylococcus aureus. But I've heard um, but I've have people out there who so advertise several things, several saying, several about and that. We have Clostridium botulinum. I'm talking about is during growth of bacteria and fungi on food. They produce enzymes which break down the food components, providing nutrients for microorganisms. E.g., Clostridium botulinum producing toxins in food. This produce toxins in food. Such food can cause food poisons when they are consumed. When they are consumed. No, so looking out, how bacteria can be as friends and at the same time can be as foes to humans. As foes, they can cause typhoid fever, they can cause tuberculosis, they can also cause bacteria. Then how they can be useful as friends, how they can be our friends, how they can be our relations. Yes. production of chemicals. We have perfumes. Yes, perfume you use, and we also have food fermentation and control of insects. I talk about yogurt. Talk about yogurt. I also talk about cheese. Food fermentation. I talk about dairy. That is food fermentation. Then, as opposed to cholera. So, so these bacteria act as our friends and at the same time as our foes, our enemies too. Next slide, please. Okay, idea, please.
Okay, I can hear you. I can hear you. No, I cannot hear you now.
So,
Okay, I can see you now. Welcome back.
our length on the usefulness and usefulness of microbes. And we're looking at bacteria. Also talk about how they can serve as our enemies, how they can be detrimental. Next slide, please. All right. While I wait for the next slide to pop in, am I still live?
The network is playing a fast one on me this evening, but uh, just to be sorted out. So this is almost the end of the whole session, and I believe you've learned a lot. You've gotten value. You'll soon be back with us, and we'll round up. It's almost time for us to round up, but I want you to share with us whatever you learned in the comment section. Kindly drop it in the comment section. What knowledge did you, what new knowledge did you get? Where did you get clarification? Just share it with us. Okay, he's back. So just start dropping it in the comment section. And the two people that are watching me, I can see you. That are watching live, joining us live, I can see you. And yes, okay, he's back. Let me pull you up.
All right. Summary and final words. Just like I said, bacteria are ubiquitous. When we talk about ubiquitous, it means bacteria, microorganisms are ubiquitous. They can be found everywhere. They are found everywhere. So the environment of man is not without a huge, diverse population of microorganisms. These microorganisms may either be undesirable or desirable. The role of microbes in human health is multifaceted, with both with both beneficial and harmful at the same time.
Understanding the delicate balance of the human microbe is crucial for maintaining overall health and well-being. So, chemicals that are used to the growth of microorganisms are generally referred to as antimicrobial chemical agents, or you can call it antimicrobial chemical or anti-agent. The control of microbial growth depends on two basic principles. I believe that my friend Vahrashee will understand this. Killing the microorganism or inhibiting the growth of the microorganism. Those are the two ways. If you either kill the microorganism or inhibit the growth. So antibiotic substances produced by microorganisms that if or inhibit the growth of microorganisms within the body called antibiotics, which I mentioned earlier, penicillin. So we have another one, antiseptics. These are chemical agents that kill or prevent the growth of microorganisms on living tissues. So with all said so far, with all what we said so far, you will agree with me that in as much as microorganisms are useful or detrimental to our health, we cannot live without microorganisms. We cannot live without microorganisms. So that is all on how microorganisms or microbes can be as friends and food to our health. Thank you for having me. So the picture of me as a microbiologist working as a quality control. So I believe you have learned something new down to production of food, aseptic antibiotics, the drugs we take, eat, use, not eat, all are made up of even the garri we drink is fermented through fermentation. And also pathogens, disease causing microorganisms. So I believe that we learned something new tonight on how microorganisms can serve as food as food. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the value. Thank you for your time. Thank you for honoring the invite. Although network has been trying to play a fast one on us, but still yet you still delivered. So thank you so much. Thank you. And it's a pleasure having you join us at Health Talk with Vahrashee. I really appreciate your presence and want to let you know that your presence is highly appreciated. So thank you for the value you share this evening with us. Um, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for taking out your time and coming to do this with us. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate.
Keep doing.
Um, so that
Keep it
yeah.
up. Keep it up. Keep it
So
up.
this
Yeah.
brings you. Are you saying something?
Yes, I want to say keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Thank you, sir. So
Welcome.
this brings us to the end of Health Talk with Vahrashee for this week, and definitely we'll be coming back next week. It's every Friday, unless otherwise, and by the grace of God, we are back once again. So anticipate us. In case you have any question, please kindly drop it in the comment section, as it will be attended to. Definitely, I'll make sure Sir Daniel attends to it. So this was a wonderful session with Sir Daniel Agi, and we learned a lot the importance of microbes as friends and as foes. He made mention as foes, there's microbes for spoiling food, and as pathogens where they affect the body, and as friends in sewage treatment and manufacturing and a whole lot of things. I know if you go through the section, thank God there were slides, so it makes it more easier for you to even understand and follow. Although the network was playing a fast one on us, but still, I still got a lot of value from this session. So thank you so much, Sir Daniel, and thank you also for joining us this night. Yeah.
All right.
So thank
Before you
you,
can,
and this brings us to the end of the session. And in the comment section, don't forget to drop what you learned, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Of course, if you go through the channel, you see the previous sessions we've had, so you can join there and then you can go through it and learn. The aim of Health Talk with Vahrashee is to equip you with the knowledge and skills and insights and tips to help you live a productive and healthy life. So, cheers to a healthy and productive life. See you next week, Friday.